following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday.
The Andy Williams Show. With Andy's guest, Bobby Darin. Added attraction, Woody Allen. Special guest star, Robert Goulet. And the Good Time Singers. Brought to you by Kraft. Kraft for good food and good food ideas. And now, here is the Andy Williams Show.
Everybody shout, everybody sing, everybody on your mark, get set, get ready to go. Gonna tell the world, tell the whole darn world, gonna tell the whole darn world that this is the opening show. Gonna be a swinging season, and here is the reason. Mr. Andy Williams.
Got that feeling, a strange, exciting feeling. I can feel it stealing over me. I was hit by a spark like a shot in the dark. Wham! Spontaneous combustion. Oh, my heart's boom, booming, and my temperature is zooming, zooming like a human Mercury. Got a strange exhilaration, and I want to tell the nation about this feeling that's stealing over me. Want to spread my wings,
Yeah, yeah.
like a honeybee.
Yeah, yeah.
Want to talk about love, want to talk about you, want to talk about me. Want to tell the world, tell the whole darn world. I feel like singing out loud and strong with all of my might, because I got that feeling, an exciting feeling tonight. Came a spark in the dark, spontaneous combustion. My thermometer is breaking from this feeling that's stealing over me, 'cause I got that feeling, that exciting feeling tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robert Goulet.
Hey, you can call on me without a reason or rhyme, and I'll come any old time, any old time, any old time. I would like to say it loud and clear, that I am glad to be here, glad to be here, glad to be here, so we can share this feeling, this exciting feeling tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bobby Darin.
Is he here?
You count on me, didn't count at all. I count on having a ball, having a ball, having a ball.
Now here's a flash, I give it to you straight. This evening's got to be great, got to be great, got to be great. Now that we've said hello, we're gonna do the opening show. Now that we've said hello, we're gonna do the opening show. Girls, to the right of me, girls. To the left of me, girls in front of me, girls behind. Girls all over me, I don't mind. Oh, what a rogue am I, so much in vogue am I, simply smothered in satins and curls by the girls, 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 girls. Little girl, you're the one girl for me, little girl. You're as sweet as can be, and this great big world will be divine. Little girl, when you're mine, all mine. The most beautiful girl in the world picks my ties out, eats my candy, drinks my brandy. The most beautiful girl in the world.
My heart is beating wildly, and it's all because you're here. When I can't fondle the hand that I'm fond of, I fondle the hand that has.
My heart's in a pickle, it's constantly fickle,
And not to particle, I fear.
for sharing I'm caring, and Susan I'm choosing.
I'm faithful to who's'n is here. When I'm not near the girl I love the girl, I love the girl, I love the girl I'm near.
A fella needs a girl to sit by his side at the end of a weary day. To sit by his side and listen to him talk and agree with the things he'll say. A fella needs a girl to hold in his arms when the rest of the world goes wrong.
To hold in his arms and know that she believes that her fella is wise and strong.
Thank heaven for little girls. For little girls get bigger every day. Thank heaven for little girls. They grow up in the most delightful way. Those little eyes so helpless and appealing, one day will flash and send you crashing through the ceiling. Thank heaven for little girls.
The girl that I marry will have to be as soft and as pink as a nursery. The girl I call my own will wear satins and laces and smell of cologne. A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must be.
I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old
A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must
a
be.
good old-fashioned girl with heart so true, one who loved nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dan. There is nothing like a dame out there in the world. There is nothing
no books like a dame.
Ooh, baby, nothing looks like a dame. Ooh, baby, there are no drinks like a dame. Ooh, baby,
And nothing thinks like a dame.
ooh, baby, nothing acts like a dame. Ooh, baby, or attracts like a dame. Ooh, baby, there ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a girly, womanly, female, feminine dame.
You know, this is our first show of the season, and I really can't tell you guys how happy I am that you're joining me on the first show.
Well, we're happy to be here with you.
And we thank you for asking us.
Right. We have a new sponsor this year, Kraft Foods Company.
Night Craft for good food.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Kraft for good food.
And good food ideas.
Right, good food.
and good food ideas.
Hey, fellas,
Say,
wait a minute,
let's
wait.
dance. I don't want to hear about cheese.
Hey, fellas, would you please? I'm looking forward to my association with my new sponsor because Kraft represents quality.
Is this going to take long?
Now, look, fellas, you know, this is the first show of the season, and I thought it'd be a nice idea to introduce the new sponsor to the audience.
Well, everybody knows that it's going to be a great season, Andy, just like all your others. You've got a heck of a show, and everybody all over the country loves you.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Oh, it's very true. It's very true. People come up to me and they say, all over, and they say, Darin, I saw you on the Andy Williams show. You were great. You danced great. You moved great. You sang tremendously. You were dynamite. They love you.
I didn't know they loved me that much. Hey, but I really want to be honest with you. It's talented guest stars like yourselves, really, that make a good show.
That's what I like about you, Andy. You're an honest man.
Right. It's a pleasure doing business with that honest man, with the guy who ain't just looking for a buck. It's you.
I'm a true and honest friend, ever faithful to the end, and I want to wish you lots of luck.
Lots of luck. It's a pleasure doing business with
An honest man, for a double cross is what my heart did roar. Now on me you can depend to hold up my end, and I'm sure you're gonna hold up yours.
Sure we will. Now we're partners.
Howdy, part.
Shake hands, partners. It's a pleasure doing business
With an honest man, you can trust him not to lie or cheat or slink. Fellas, I believe in you.
Andy, we believe in you.
Well, I'm glad to know that's what you think.
That's what you think.
When you're doing business with a sincere guy,
Then you give him the business when you can. Andy, we could never swindle you.
That's right, because everybody knows it's true.
that you can't cheat an honest man.
Oh, let's dance. Oh, incredible. Everybody knows it's true.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Andy,
Dance, dance.
now even though your reputation ain't too good, and your record is not so spick and span, and the steel will take you far, and you stay just the way you are.
Cause you can't
got $2.
I'm out.
Well, I'll see you. What do you got?
What have I got? 4 kings.
4 kings, huh? Well, that beats my 2 deuces.
Do me a favor. Can you tell me why you stayed to see him with 2 deuces?
I figured he was bluffing. Hey, fellas, I don't know about you, but I'm a little hungry. I'd like to get some Chinese food.
Good idea.
Why don't we
Good
cash
idea.
in, huh?
Hey, remember, Bob, you owe me $4.
Right, $4.
Bobby, you owe me 10.
Well, Andy, I'll give it to you a little later. I haven't got any money on me right now.
Don't tell me you're one of those I left my money in my other pants guys. Come
Well, I
on.
did.
You know where he keeps his other pants? In a safety deposit box in the First National Bank. Charlie Chin.
Well, don't worry about the money. Come on, I'll take you out to dinner.
Well, what are you going to use for money?
You'll lend me $10. Dog.
He's in there?
Yeah. Duke. I can't go with you tonight.
Why not?
Well, because as soon as I step out that front door, he starts to bark and the neighbors complain. He's never been left alone.
Now, that's the hokiest excuse for not taking 2 guys out to dinner I ever heard of.
If he ever picked up a check, they would show it on the wide world of sports.
Okay, excuse. All right, stupid, open the door.
Who are you calling stupid?
He means me.
Put your hand on the front door and he wails.
I got it. Don't you know I got it? I have got it, Ellie. Oh, I have got it.
He didn't bark, did he?
Well, of course he didn't bark. Don't you understand? That's the bedroom door. He only barks when you open the front door.
The front door.
Stupid.
Well, that's what I'm trying to lay on you, Pally. Now, this is the move. We make like we're going through the bedroom door. Instead, we go through the front door. Dig what I'm talking about.
Hey, Bob, why don't you show Andy some of your Earl paintings you got in the bedroom?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Show me some of your paintings in the bedroom.
In the bedroom?
Right. I'll show you some of the paintings I got in my bedroom. I think I'll just open this bedroom door and we can... Use. He knows the front door.
Aim, I've got it. I have got it. Look, we turn on the television set, turn it up real loud, and then we walk right out the front. He'll never hear us.
No good,
Good idea.
no good.
What do you mean it's no good?
He knows the television bit.
Well, it's worth a try.
Hey, let's turn on the television set and watch some show.
Right, good thinking.
Sit.
You expect me to live like this?
That's gratitude for you. When I found you, you were slinging hash in a roadside diner, bought your clothes, a new car, and I did something for you no other guy did. I married you.
But things aren't the same.
That's right. I'm going to give you a lot of room, baby. I'm walking. Goodbye.
You had to turn on. Of all the programs, you had to put that one on.
Well, how did I know Ozzie and Harriet were on tonight?
I've got it. If this crisis me, I know what we're gonna do. We'll put on pajamas, right? And then Duke will think that we're going to sleep.
That's a good idea.
You want me to get into pajamas?
You want some Chinese food, don't you?
Where are the pajamas?
In there. Come on. Wait a minute, I'm gonna feed the dog. Well, let's see, what do we got here? A little yogurt. All right, no yogurt. How about some crackers? Ketchup? Now, what's wrong with ketchup on crackers? Yeah. Anything else you want? A leg of lamb, right? Okay. One leg of lamb coming up. Where did you get those?
I found them under your pillow.
But don't worry, he didn't touch your teddy bear.
Oh, he better not. I'll be right back.
I did touch his teddy bear.
What's wrong think he ate the maid. He don't have a maid.
Not now, he has.
Are you sure he didn't touch my teddy bear? All right, Duke. We're all going to sleep now, as you can plainly see.
Yeah. Good night, Duke.
Good night, Duke. If you're good, we'll bring you another maid.
Yeah, and a Bowser bag. Okay, fellas, everybody. Now, why don't you fellas go into the bedroom and we'll sock out.
Good idea.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, stop.
Ready?
Egg for young for everyone.
Got that?
Whoa. Hey, wait a minute. We can't go anywhere dressed in pajamas.
Look, if we can do a television show in our underwear, we can go on a restaurant.
We have fooled the dog.
That's true.
Yeah.
And here again is Andy Williams.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny when you're near. The raindrops disappear, dear, and I feel so fine. Just to know that you are mine. My life is sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. That's how this refrain goes. So come on, join in. Everybody, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is sure to come your way when you're in love to stay. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny when you're near. The raindrops disappear, dear, and I feel so fine. Just to know that you are mine. My life is sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. That's how this sweet rain goes. So come on, join in. Everybody, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is sure to come your way. 'Cause you're in love, 'cause you're in love, and love is here to stay. time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I'm hungry for your touch. A long, lonely time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. That music is the song, the title song of the motion picture, What's New, Pussycat? And I'd like you to meet the young man who wrote the movie and who also appears in it. I think one of the funniest men around, a real pussycat. Ladies and gentlemen, Woody Allen.
Hello.
Nice to see you, Woody.
You too.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
This isn't your first visit, I guess, to California, is it?
No, I've appeared here before and I've visited. I was married in Los Angeles, which is this was years ago now. I was married. I didn't originally. I met. Well, let me start this here. I went to New York University, and I met a girl there and fell in love.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not marry the first girl that I fell in love with because there was a tremendous religious conflict at the time. She was an atheist, and I was an agnostic, you know. We didn't know which religion not to bring the children up in if we got married. And I bummed around for a long time, and I came out here, and I met a girl, and I married her. I was married by a rabbi in Los Angeles, a reform rabbi. A very reform. A priest.
Well, what's happening with you these days?
What's happening? I'm working on a film and nothing eventful. I joined a whatchamacallit this week, a hospitalization plan, which is funny, funny house, because it's like the Columbia Record Album Club. a little bit. You know, they send me a list of operations in the mail every month. I gotta pick out 6 that I want for the year. You know, if I take enough, they remove from me a bonus internal organ of my own choosing. You know, Bach record.
Well, do you worry a lot about your health?
No, I'm not. I'm in generally ruddy shape. You know, fairly well built for a man of my height and weight. I did once have pain in my chestal area. This was a long time ago. And I was convinced that it was heartburn, you know, because I was married at the time, you know. My wife used to cook for me with those Nazi recipes always. You know? Chicken Himmler for dinner every night, you know. I didn't want to spend $25 to have it reaffirmed by a doctor that I had heartburn, but I was worried because it was a chestal pain. And then a friend of mine developed a pain in the exact same spot. And I figured if I could get him to go to the doctor, for nothing, I could figure out what's wrong with my fabulous chest. And I con him, and he goes. Cost him $25. He's got heartburn. And I feel sensational because I beat the medic out of 25 big ones, you know. And I call my friend 2 days later. He died. I checked into a hospital immediately. You know, it cost me $110. I had heartburn. I'm furious now. I run to my friend's mother. I say, did he suffer much? She says, no, it was quick. A car hit him and that was it. I was a Christian Scientist. 6 months. Then some guys from the AMA burnt the blue cross on my lawn.
You know, there's a story that I've heard you do before that about the moose. That,
from my disc.
Yeah, I think it's one of the classic stories that I've ever heard.
Really?
Would you tell it?
I could. Yes, I could feign a general sense of drama, even though I'm seated and can't get my full virility into play from here.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I shot a moose once. It's a great story.
Yeah, all right.
And I strapped it onto the fender of my car. And I'm driving home along the West Side Highway in Manhattan, and I didn't realize that the bullet did not penetrate the moose. It just creased the scalp, knocking him unconscious. And I'm driving through the Holland Tunnel, and the moose woke up. So I'm driving with a live moose on my fender. You know. The moose is signaling for a turn, you know. And there's a law in New York State against driving with a conscious moose on your fender. Tuesdays, Thursday, and Saturday, you know. I don't know what to do. I'm very panicky. And then it hits me, some friends of mine are having a costume party. I figure I'll go. I'll take the moose. I'll ditch him at the door. And I wouldn't be responsible, you know. So I drive up to the door and I knock. My host comes to the door. The moose is next to me. I say, hello. You know the Solomons. We enter. The moose mingles. Did very well. Met a nice girl. Some guy was trying to sell him insurance for an hour and a half. 12 o'clock comes. They give out prizes for the best costume of the night. First prize goes to the Berkowitzes. A married couple dressed as a moose. The moose comes in second. The moose is furious.
I bet.
He and the Berkowitzes lock antlers in the living room. They knock each other unconscious. Now I figure here's my chance. I grab the moose, strap him on my fender, and shoot back upstate. But I got the Berkowitzes. I'm driving along with 2 Jewish people on my fender. There's a law in New York State. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and especially Saturday. The following morning, the Berkowitzes wake up in the woods in a moose suit. Mr. Berkowitz is shot, stuffed, and mounted at the New York Athletic Club. And the joke is on them because it's restricted.
Woody Allen, ladies and gentlemen.
coming right back with our pussycat show and our pussycat guests singing pussycat song for you pussycat folks. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Let's all give a cheer. Here's to us tonight. Not for what might happen next year, for it might not be nearly as right. Here's to us for better or worse, and for thanks to a merciful star. Skies are blue and muddling through, and we're for you as we are. And here's to us for nothing at all, if it's nothing at all we can praise. Just that we're together and here for the rest of our beautiful days. Here's to you. And here's to you. Here's to you. And here's to you. Here's to us for the rest of our days. Look at that.
Can we see it for a minute?
Certainly.
What were you doing?
I was bowing.
I mean, after that?
Well, I was acknowledging all the audience's applause. They love you.
Oh, what a ham bone.
Did you call me a ham bone?
I called you a ham
You
bone.
had the audacity to call me a ham?
That's right,
Did
sir.
you ever see this man try to get off a stage? Cannot happen. Are you ready for this?
We'll try.
Watch this one.
What are you laughing at?
I think he's funny.
You think that's funny, eh? I saw you in a nightclub one night. I didn't understand it, that over-arranged song that you closed with. A 1-minute song and a 7-minute ending, if I remember correctly.
That's a good song.
Do you mind giving me a couple of seconds up here? Music, please, Mr. Maestro. when we played our charade. We were best on the bill, lovers until charade, 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 charade.
How can you say anything like that? It was perfect. I've seen him in cafes, and your endings are longer than your act, and funnier. I'll show you how you are.
Now that Mackie
We've shown everybody how we get off and how we get out of breath. Why don't we show them how we get on the stage?
Yeah.
Bob, you want to start it?
I'd be delighted. Can I have a stool, please?
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about an impression. Come here.
Little girl I carry. Is this the little boy at play? I don't remember growing older. When did they? When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when they were sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly fly the years, one season following another, laden with happiness and
Boy, that really was something.
Sure was.
I would hate to follow that. I really would hate to have to do that. I'm not going to.
But I'd like to volunteer.
It's rough out there, son.
Yes, but I'm not worried about it because I'm going to sing a song that I wrote for the title tune of a picture that Sandy and I did called That Funny Feeling. And I'm not afraid to die.
It's a good thing. I've seen your act. Come on.
There is an air about her, something so square about her that makes you care about her more than you should. First that funny feeling, then the warm comes on, a dull familiar lull, and then the storm comes on. The inconceivable becomes achievable. It's unbelievable what you can do when that funny feeling touches you. And she has got that funny feeling too. I like it. First that funny feeling. Oh, better never let her get her hands on you. I blew the lyric and I wrote it. It puts demands on you, the inconceivable. Oh, becomes achievable. It's unbelievable what you can do. Once that funny feeling touches you, and she has got that funny feeling too. You wrote it, and I wrote it.
Here's to us for nothing at all. If it's nothing at all, we can praise. Just that we're together and here for the rest of our beautiful days.
Here's to you. And here's to you. Here's to
There's a place for us somewhere, a place for us, peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, somewhere, oh, well, that's our show for tonight. My thanks to Jack Elliott and the orchestra, the Nick Castle dancers, the Good Time Singers, and a very special thanks to Bobby Darin, Bobby Williams, Robert Goulet, and to Woody Allen. Woody, thank you. Next week, our guests will be Judy Garland, David McCallum, and Cliff Arquette. So until then, may each day in the week be a good day. May the Lord always watch over you. Good night, everybody.
The Andy Williams Show has been brought to you by Kraft. Kraft for good food and good food ideas.
into each other as people often do. And that's the combination that we present to you. A boy, a girl, a piano. That's how the show begins.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, oh, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. I see it, I see it. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your crying. Be happy again. Come when you're smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're smiling,
Though your heart is
when you're smiling,
even though it's gray,
why the whole world
there are clouds
smiles
in the
with
sky, you'll get by.
And when you're laughing,
Through your fear
oh, keep on laughing.
and maybe tomorrow
And you
will see the
that sun
sun
comes shining through. But when you're crying,
make you happy.
you bring on the rain. So stop your crying.
Bring the sunshine, or the
Be
smile.
happy
I get money,
again, 'cause
let it smile.
be your umbrella. And the whole world smiles with you.
Presenting the Dinosaur Show for S&H Screen Stamps. Brought to you on behalf of the fine family of S&H merchants from coast to coast. The 90,000 stores and service stations that give you S&H Screen Stamps, America's most valuable stamp.
Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay. I'll never let him get away. He'll look at me and smile. I understand. And in a little while, he'll take my hand. And though it seems absurd, I know we both won't say a word. Maybe I will meet him Sunday. Maybe Monday. Maybe not. I'm sure to meet him one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. We'll build a little home just meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Would you? And so all else above, I'm waiting for the man I love. Maybe I will meet him Sunday. be my good news day. And when I meet him, he'll be mine forever. He'll never leave me. Never, never. He'll belong to me. The man Thank you very much for applauding that number. That'll show them up there in the booth. They cut that number from the last two shows. Well, tonight the show is going to be a little bit different. We're going to sing some of my favorite songs, and we've got two of my favorite guest stars. These two gentlemen obviously need no introduction, but they insisted anyhow. That handsome young genius glued to the piano is that composer, conductor, classic, and jazz pianist, Andre Previn. Please, not too much. You'll make Ticker jealous. Andre, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dinah. Thank you. Oh, listen.
Uh-huh.
One favor.
Sure.
Just one favor.
Sure, honey.
Please, don't give him a bigger introduction than you gave me.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Andre was referring to Mr. Bobby Darin. Hello, Bobby, baby. Honey, I'm really sorry, Bobby. They applauded before I could say all those nice things I wanted to say about you.
Well, that's good. What do you want to do, ruin my image?
No, I guess.
I mean, after all, I'm supposed to be a cocky, brash individual who all around is a general pain.
But that's not the real you?
Certainly not. I'm one heck of a sweet kid. And if there's anybody out there who doesn't believe it, they're going to get their lumps.
You wouldn't hit a girl, would you?
Why not? They're softer. I tell you, Dinah, I want to thank you very much for having me on the show this evening. You know why?
My pleasure.
It's a whole different show. It's such a great show. Isn't that right?
Oh, listen, Bobby, you're right. You know, the lavish sets.
That's right. The turntable stages, the twirling
Fellas.
crystal chandeliers.
Yes,
all those
Fellas,
chorus
wait.
boys, chorus
Wait,
girls.
Chorus
fellas.
girls, yeah, mirrored walls,
Fellas, wait a
and
minute,
walking
wait,
through those
fellas.
billowing clouds
Wait,
and all
fellas,
that.
fellas, wait. Hold it. You know what month this is? You know what season this is?
Sure.
You happen to know what happens in the spring?
Sure. The trees turn green.
No, the income tax. And you turn green.
Somehow I'm getting a message here.
Tonight there's just going to be me and you and this little old piano, which is rented from Liberace and is returned to him in the morning.
You know, I was wondering about the wax barons.
Dinah, just the three of us hanging around a piano singing. I mean, who's going to like that?
My accountant, he's going to love it.
Well, this is the first time I'm doing a benefit for the United States government. Dinah, the only trouble is my song needs a great, big, fat, lavish introduction.
Don't worry about
Yeah, but-
it. No, don't. You just get set over there.
Over there?
Sure, and
You'll
I'll
take care of
care
it?
of the whole
You'll
thing.
make up for it?
I'll make up for the whole
All right.
thing.
Just one finger?
Sure, why spoil it?
I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days a-hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Oh, blue sky, smiling at me, nothing but blue sky do I see. And blue birds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds from now on. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days are hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, ain't nothing but blue skies from now on. I said I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days nothing but blue skies.
Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. See that ragtime couple over there. Watch them throw their shoulders in the air. Snap your fingers, honey, I don't care. It's a bear.
A bear?
It's a bear.
Oh, a bar.
Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it.
Aha, that music tickles my ear. Kinda gets me right about here. Come on, let us stop. Everybody's doing it, doing it. Everybody's doing it now.
Would you believe that even the birds are doing it? Bees are doing it.
Even educated fleas are doing it. Honey.
Let's fall in love.
Good.
I know that apes and giraffes do it.
And some giraffes, no, lambs do, whatever the words are, let's fall in love.
The Dutch in old
Amsterdam do it, not to mention the Finns. Folks in Siam do it. Think of Siamese twins, some Argentines
without me do it.
People say in Boston even beans. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
How'd you like to fall in love?
Well, then let's fall in love.
Please do it.
Why shouldn't we
Educated,
fall in love?
please do it.
It's afraid of
Leave
it.
Argentina.
Let's take a chance.
Do it.
Why be afraid
Even
of
in
it?
Boston, beans are doing it. Let's close our eyes
And do
make
it.
our own
And the folks in
paradise.
France
Little
do
we
it.
know of
Let's
it,
take
we
a
can
chance.
try
Start doing it too.
Know of it.
We might have been meant for each other. To be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is time while we are young. Oh, let's fall in love. Make way for love.
Hooray for love.
Hooray for love. Now is the time while we are young.
Let's fall in love.
Cause everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Oh.
Back in the days when you could count horsepower, horse by horse, new ideas were popping up. One new idea was introduced in 1896 to give retail customers a discount for paying cash. The idea, S&H green stamps. The first S&H Redemption Center looked like this. In 1896, the first S&H green stamp gifts looked like this, and people just loved to receive them. By the 1920s, thousands and thousands of families across the country were saving and redeeming S&H green stamps. They got the very newest hi-fi equipment, the latest electrical appliances, and other up-to-date products for their homes. A lot of things have changed since then, but thrift has never gone out of style. Today, over 35 million women shop at stores that give S&H green stamps. S&H keeps ahead of this tremendous popularity in so many ways, like new redemption centers. S&H now operates over 800 modern redemption centers from coast to coast. S&H green stamps are easy to redeem wherever you live. And S&H has a room full of electronic computers that take inventory every minute to make sure every woman takes home the gift she wants when she wants it. Over half the families in this country save S&H green stamps, an American way of thrift since 1896.
In case you left your living room during the commercial for any reason at all, welcome back. You're just in time to hear a tune that Andre wrote with his wife. A beautiful song from a beautiful motion picture. Second Chance, the theme song from Two for the Seesaw. Play it, honey. Really a beautiful song. Do you mind if I tell the audience about you?
No, be my guest. I'll play something, soft in the background.
Go ahead. I don't hear anything, Andre.
Well, no, I'm playing very softly. I want them to hear every word.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, they will. Ladies and gentlemen, this man writes nothing but hits. He won an Oscar for scoring Gigi. He won an Oscar for scoring Porgy and Bess. He wins and wins and wins.
Dinah, thank you. Back up. I mean, I was nominated 10 times.
Yeah.
But I only won twice.
You only won 2 Oscars?
Yeah.
Oh. If I had 2 Oscars, I'd wear them for earrings. What are you going to play now?
Well, this is a little thing called Control Yourself. One of my most solid flops. It made the bottom 10 3 weeks in a row.
You were a flop? I don't believe it. Who'd you write it for?
Doris Day.
Well, that explains it. happened to her? Go ahead and say something. Let's get that blonde, get their minds off that other blonde. Control yourself, contain yourself, restrict yourself, contain yourself, and always let tranquility be your goal. Control yourself, contain yourself, and if you can, explain yourself, and try to act agreeably on the whole. Life is far too short to spend it in a huff. Try to be the sort of guy who laughs when things get rough. Control yourself, contain yourself, and you can still remain yourself if you will let serenity in your soul. You must contain yourself, restrain yourself, and train yourself to gain your self-control. Contain yourself, restrain yourself, and train yourself to gain your self-control. Poets often use many words to say a simple thing. It takes thought and time and rhyme to make a poem sing. With music and words I've been playing. For you I have written this song to be sure that you know what I'm saying. I'll translate as I go along. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with joy and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin.
It took us nearly 3 years to plant our cabin in Brown County, Indiana. Now it's all finished. Almost. I'm Virginia Stoner, and my husband's name is Richard. We're from Columbus, Indiana, but we're an outdoorsy family. We spend half our time out here. Gives our children a chance to do some work and develop special interests, like keeping bees. We think this kind of life is good for our children. They're a big help around the place. And they really enjoy themselves. A cabin like this takes a lot of extras, and many of the things we have in here came from S&H Green Stamps. This table, chairs, sports equipment. Some of our outdoor furniture came from S&H. At home, I have 50 milk glass serving pieces from S&H. So you can be sure that every bit of food I serve my family comes from stores that give S&H Green Stamps. With all the shopping I do, I've never been disappointed in what I've bought. And that means a lot when you're raising a family. And I bring home a lot of extras with S&H Green Stamps. At my S&H Green Stamp Center, I've found that the quality of gifts is top rate. They have all the brand names that I know about, and with S&H I can pick and choose from a lot of different brands of the same items. I think the quality of the gifts is the main reason so many families here in Indiana save S&H Green Stamps.
I know who's going with me. I know who I love. But the dear knows who I'll marry.
Makes a long time man feel bad. Yeah, makes a long time man feel bad. Yeah, can't get no letters. Can't hear from home. It makes a long time man feel bad. Yet, Alberta, let your hair grow long. Alberta, let your hair grow long. Alberta, let your hair hang down to the ground. Alberta, let your hair grow long. Yeah, yeah. Surely my mother must be gone. Surely my mother must be gone. Well, surely my mother must be gone by now. Surely my mother must be gone. Yeah, yep, makes a long time man feel bad. Makes a long time man feel bad. Can't hear no letters, can't hear from home. It makes a long time man feel bad. Move! Long time man feel bad. Move! Long time man feel bad. Yeah. Long time man feel bad.
I put in a long day, to midnight every night, but I don't mind. My name is Ben Sheriff of Atlanta, Georgia, and I waited 6 years to get this station of my own. When a customer drives in for gas, they never ask for service. They just get it. In my station, it's almost automatic. I found that one satisfied customer brings in another. You have to keep up on things in this business. It takes a long time to learn, as an apprentice at gasoline company and automotive schools. And if you put your mind to what you're doing, you learn a lot about people, too. Most of my customers are now friends of mine. But to keep them as customers, I give them the best. That's why I give S&H Green Stamps. It's the national stamp plan, more established. My customers prefer S&H Green Stamps, especially the women. They know how much value they get with S&H. I guess that's why so many of the best stores in town give S&H Green Stamps, too. I do a lot of things to keep my customers coming back as steady customers, all of them. I give the best service I can. I sell good products at competitive prices. And I give S&H Green Stamps. They make a big difference. S&H Green Stamps are a good reason most of my customers keep coming back.
It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing.
I do, why, well, why.
Do it.
I'm biding my time, 'cause that's the kind of guy I am. While other folks grow dizzy, I keep busy, just biding my time. Say I'm biding my time, 'cause that's the kind of fella that I'm. Beginning on a Monday, clear through Sunday, I just bide my time. Now next year, something's bound to happen. But for this year, the rest of this year, I'll spend my time just napping, 'cause I'm biding my time. That's the kind of guy I am. Oh, there's no regretting as long as I'm setting, just biding my time.
It's a lazy afternoon, and the beetle bugs are zooming, and the tulip trees are blooming, and there's not another human in view but us two. It's a lazy afternoon, and the farmer leaves his reaping, in the meadow cows are sleeping, and the speckled trout stop leaping upstream as we dream. A fat pink cloud hangs over the hill, unfolding like a rose. If you hold my hand and sit real still, you can hear the grass as it grows. It's a hazy afternoon, and I know a place that's quiet, except for daisies running riot, and there's no one passing by to see. Come spend this lazy afternoon with me. If I had my druthers, I'd rather have my druthers than anything else I know.
I don't blame you.
While you'd rather hustle, accumulating muscle, I'd rather watch the daisies grow.
That's fun.
While they're growing slow and the summer breeze is blowing, my heart is overflowing, and so if I had my druthers, I'd rather have my druthers than anything else I know.
And if I had my druthers,
What would you do?
why, I'd rather have my druthers than work anywheres at all.
I can understand that.
It ain't that I hates it. In fact, I contemplates it while watching the raindrops fall. I sits there for hours, developing my powers, on figuring out how flowers gets tall.
What do they do there?
If I had my druther,
Can I ask you something?
I'd rather have my druther,
What's
yes.
a druther?
Who knows, than anything else at all.
If I had my druthers to choose from all the others, I'd rather be like I and
stay just the way you are. This thing called employment, it detracts from my enjoyment and tightens up my diaphragm.
whilst I'm doing nary a thing that's necessary, I'm happy as a cherry stone clam.
Some of my best friends are clams. If I had my druthers to choose from all the others, I'd rather be like I am.
Don't change your hair for me.
I shan't ever.
Oh,
If we had a druthers, we'd rather have a druthers than anything else we know. Our forefathers wrote it, and oftentimes we quote it whenever we're feeling low. As direct descendants, we figure independence ain't only in Missouri, and so if we had a druthers, we'd rather have a druthers than anything else we know. Well, that's so. Than anything else we know. Hey, gently. That's better.
S&H Green Stamps Catalog of the Year.
Tonight's Catalog of the Year presents personal gifts. Some for you ladies and some for your husbands. Some of these gifts tonight are brand new. From S&H to you. Look, mink, a 12-skin mink stole in autumn haze. Yours with S&H Green Stamps.
Real mink.
From Longines, this lovely lady's wristwatch, Starlight Concerto, in white gold with 4 diamonds.
Longines.
Perfume by Fabergé, one of America's favorite fragrances.
Fabergé.
This beautiful handbag can be yours. Ultra smart, genuine alligator. In famed Lady Manhattan styling, this attractive 2-piece suit. And ladies, it can be yours with S&H. And now that we have your attention, men, how about these compact tools? Power saw, drill press, jointer, and planer.
They're portable, too.
Here is a matched set of Arnold Palmer woods and irons, yours with S&H.
Arnold Palmer's own.
And a pocket walkie-talkie radio set.
Made by Johnson.
All yours from S&H.
Yes, with S&H you get exclusive gifts, top quality name brand gifts, and more gift value because S&H Green Stamps are America's most valuable stamps. Why don't you join the 35 million thrifty women like Mrs. Stoner who shop with fine merchants like Ben Sheriff who give you S&H Green Stamps, America's most valuable stamps.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. For love came just in time. You found me just in time to change my lonely life. That was come to me, that's true. But what care I say, I'll get by, just as long as I have you. Made me love you. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you. And all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me glad. But there were times, so many times, dear, you made me feel so bad. You made me cry, for I didn't want to tell you, didn't want to tell you. I want your love, that's true, yes I do, indeed I do, don't you know I do. Give me what I cry for. You know you got the kiss that I die for. You made me love you. Don't you know that I love you? You know you made me love
Empty pockets, but a heart full of love. A heart full of love for you. Cash not any, not one red penny, but kisses many for you. Yeah. Empty pockets, but a heart beating fast, as sure as a star above. Please say that you get by with just a guy with empty pockets filled with love.
You can't eat love. You can't drink love. You can't wear love like you would a gown.
I never wore a gown.
I trust love, but just love won't pay for caviar. Won't buy that motor car or a house in town. You can't spend love.
Point.
You can't lend love. You must end love when the chips are down. Love flies out the window when there's nothing to eat, nothing to drink, nothing to wear but a frown and the chips are down. You can't eat love.
Empty pockets,
You
but
can't
a
drink love.
love
You can't wear love
filled with love.
like you would a gown.
Cash not any,
but just
not one red penny, but kisses
I won't buy that
many
motor car
for you.
or a house in town. You can't spend love.
Empty pockets,
You
but
can't
a
lend love.
beating fast,
You must end
as sure
love
as the stars.
when the chips are down.
Please say that you
Love flies out the window when
with
there's nothing to eat,
a guy
nothing to drink,
with
nothing to wear but a
empty
frown and
pockets
the
filled
chips are
with
down.
They say that you get by with just a guy with empty pockets filled with
My mother always told me that when a party reached the stage where everybody was crawling under the piano, it was time to say goodnight. Thank you, Andre, baby.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you, Bobby Boobala.
Pleasure, thank you.
And thank all of you for being with us. We'll see you all in 4 weeks. Mwah!
That's how the story
This is Jack Ging. Wednesday night, a young college boy who has created a self-image that he cannot live up to turns to self-destruction as a means of proving his worthlessness. Join Wendell Corey, guest star Robert Walker, and me Wednesday night at 10 for the 11th hour, 9 Central Time here on NBC.
The Dinah Shore Show was brought to you by S&H Green Stamps, America's only nationwide stamp plan. Wherever you live, wherever you travel, over 90,000 fine stores and service stations give you S&H Green Stamps, America's most valuable stamps.
Next week in this time period, the intimate personal story of a parole officer and a convict, filmed as it happened. Next week on The Show of the Week, Prisoner at Large.
Next month, Dinah returns with the finale of her current season. Dinah will welcome some of the most talented and exciting new stars in show business. Barbara Streisand, showstopper of I Can Get It For You Wholesale. Sam Fletcher, the bright new recording star. The popular Chad Mitchell Trio, and special guest Georgia Brown, the hit of Oliver. Don't miss the Dinah Shore Show, Sunday, May 12th, 4 weeks from tonight.
Produced in color, in association with the NBC Television Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Darin.
Oh, yeah, do it. Everybody wanna have some fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Honey, let the good times roll. I said to push up on your soul. Now you got to let the good time roll. Look here. No use mumbling, talking that trash. You wanna have some fun, you better reach out and spend cash. You gotta let the good times roll. Honey, let the good times roll. I mean to push up on your soul. Now you got to roll. Yeah, do it. You don't believe what I'm telling you. I know a man saved his money, then it's down and said it you. You let him roll. Honey, let him roll. Come on. Come on, get up on the soul now. You got to let the good times roll. Stay with me. Everybody come on and be like me. I found the best things in life. You don't have to be free, so let it roll. Come on and get up on the soul now. You got to let the good times roll. Oh, can you dig it? Everybody you know that beaches in town have got me up. Drunk in the quarter, ain't I? Ready to town. But don't let no female play me cheap. I gotta have a buck for you now. I'm still gonna keep. I'm gonna let them roll. Honey, let them roll. Yeah. Come on and get up on the soul now. Got to let the good times roll. What I mean to tell you is that no matter whether you got rainy weather, if you want to have a ball, you got to get yourself together. Get yourself under control. Let the good times roll.
The Kraft Music Hall presents The Sound of the 60s, starring Bobby Darin. With his guests, Buddy Rich and his band. Stevie Wonder. His special guest, Judy Collins. And introducing Laura Nero. All brought to you by Kraft. Kraft for good food and good food ideas.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The theme for this evening's show is the sound of the 60s. You know, for about the past 10 years, every kind of music form that you can think of has kind of found its way into public acceptance. It's been a good thing, too. I mean, every good sound from the Beatles to the Brass, from Glenn Campbell to Elvis Presley, from the Supremes to the Sinatras. There have been an awful good lot of trends, and I'm kind of for that. I know you are, too. And like everything else, music has had to have itself expressed, if you know what I mean, on all levels.